So what we have here is our second broadcast. This is Beard and the Bullshitter number 2.
Yeah. Hey,
We're going,
Nicky the Beard here. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm the bullshitter. Look at my face. Just look at my face. Doesn't it just scream bullshitter?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about a few things, try and stay off of the politics, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah. We don't like politics around this joint, man. It's just keep it light and kind of uh, there's enough bullshit in the world. You know what I mean? We don't talk about that.
absolutely, absolutely. So
Way too much going on. So good times. Good
I
times.
think we are going to help people with relationship advice to start with today.
Okay.
Have some
Yeah.
fun with that.
Something I'm not qualified to talk about, but I have opinions. Yes, I do.
Well, that depends on your idea of qualifications, but okay.
Yeah.
Um, then we probably do some headline vines or some headline funnies for the day and see what everybody's laughing about other than us.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh shit. Okay,
Woohoo!
how do I keep a relationship with 4 out of 5 of my nieces and nephews, but not the other one? So, so it says my sister. Hold on, let me bring it down here. I should be reading it from down here, so it looks like I'm looking at you. There we go. So it says my. Okay, where is it at? It just ran away. It left me. Okay, how do I keep a relationship with 4 of my 5 of my nieces and nephews, but not the fifth one? My sister, 26, has 5 kids, and I've been around all of them for their whole entire existences. So the ages are 10, 7, 4, 2, and 1 month. And the eldest niece at the very young age of 10 is absolutely crazy, and I don't want her anywhere near me until she turns 18. Kids are accusing me of pushing her in front of moving vehicles, punching her, slapping her, pretend to be other adult online just to get me in trouble, and I'm honestly surprised she hasn't pushed herself down the stairs yet so she can say I did it. What do you
That's
think about
crazy.
that? I
I,
think.
I, I,
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead.
No,
Well,
oh,
I think that lady, get your niece, get your sister to get her kids and put them kids in check, man. You need to go and take that kid to counseling. You need to do something because if that's what that kid is already doing, you need to figure it out now because you just staying away from your niece is not going to help nothing, not a nan, nothing, and the problem will persist and get worse. In fact, so I think you should do something about it your damn self. I don't think you should be a child and run away from a 10-year-old. I think you should adult up and do what needs to be done to find out what the problem is that's making this child act out and try and help her.
right. So I think that maybe this might be something that maybe a little bit more. She may need something more in depth, especially the young one, the one that's the Hellraiser or whatever. She might need something other than just straight treatment. You know what I mean? Like or um, counseling or whatever. She needs like intense, like inpatient type stuff. Maybe cognitive behavioral therapy or something like that. That's something that's more intense and kind of more in depth than just psychology or whatever. Um, outside of that, I really don't know because that's a tough one. Yeah, we're crazy kids, man. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, that's. I think I think you said basically the same thing I did. just in a
yeah,
different way.
counseling and just, but I think it was just more intensive of counseling because
Well, yeah, like I was
that's
saying, you got to
that's
find
kind of
out. You got to find out
that's
what's
kind of an
making the
intent.
kid act like
Yeah,
that and help fix it.
right. That's what, yeah, kind of think. I mean, if all else fails, you could probably take the kid to um, whatever colleges are in the area. You know what I mean? Like there's a mental health student. You know what I'm saying? At colleges or whatever, and you can get a discounted rate for students or whatever, just like dentists and all that other stuff. So there are things can be done for cheap if you don't have the resources to pay for stuff like that. So you know something to think about if you ever need something.
Right.
You know,
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. So, let me see
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, man.
Um, I'm a 19-year-old male, and I just caught her cheating the 18-year-old female. How should I approach her? I'll try and make it brief, but if it drags out, I apologize. The background is girlfriend of 2 years. We'll call her Sarah, and they were on totally normal relationship terms from what he could tell, and she was the first girlfriend, first person he ever held hands, kissed, and done more. And
Hmm.
he's known her since high school, and her 2 year anniversary. Let me get in there. So on the 2 year anniversary was February, and he took her to Florida, and everything was happy. Last week, she planned on going out with some of her girlfriends, and I am in full support up until this point. I would say we had a pretty established feeling of trust for each other. Her friend Brianna, who I'm very familiar with, picks her up like usual, and they leave the apartment around 8. This is a pretty normal thing, a bi weekly occurrence. Around 10 o'clock, Brianna texts me and says, I'm outside, come out quick. I rush out the door, not thinking much of the situation. Without hesitation, she says, I just saw Sarah and some dude making out. My immediate response was, what? Where is all this going down? I guess some party was being thrown at a location I was not familiar with and obviously lied about. I get in the car, we drive separately, and I arrive at the party. No one knew I was coming, and I didn't recognize anybody. There were probably 10 to 12 people there, and I just try to find where Sarah is. She was in some back bedroom, and I burst the door open without any consideration for what's happening in there. And what do you know? She's still making out with this guy. Her and I lock eyes. I just shake my head and head home. And now the last week's been nothing but an uphill battle. She has tried calling, texting. Yeah, she has tried calling, texting, and even showed up at my place, but I don't know how to respond. While I'm beyond angry and feel so backstabbed right now, I just overwhelmed with sadness. What should he do?
I think that um, she just got caught that time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a relationship from basically high school, and those things aren't supposed to last. You're supposed to do that to practice run a few times in school and whatnot. You know, you're not supposed to hang on to those for 2 years or after school or whatever. So I think that she wanted to get caught. I think she might have uh, well, maybe subconsciously just wanted out in some way. So she's just doing what she does, but she's also very comfortable with dudes. That's why she's still calling and trying to get him back because she knows she fucked up, you know, but she also wants out. So anyway, that's kind of what I think. Anyway, I think he should move on anyway. Um, I think he should take this as a sign.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like you said, this time she got caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about that. I have no more input other than that, actually.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, what? I'm trying to find ones that aren't too long. Ooh, no, that one's a touchy one.
What what time is it over there?
420.
Okay.
Why is that?
Yeah, I should be out of here. Well, I should be out of here by 5 o'clock.
There you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's a touchy one, too. We're not trying to get into there. So, we can we can watch Harry Mack together and do reactions,
Well, I mean, I
or
feel like
Love
that's
Line,
kind of
or
been
or Drew.
uh, that's kind of touchy too, because if we're broadcasting that and somebody's whoever owns that doesn't like people messing around online with it. So,
Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what we got here.
but you're on to something though. We could do something like that though.
Okay. Da, 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 da,
Yeah,
da,
man.
da. I'm working on it right now. We're there.
Uh,
I'm trying to find the one from today.
yeah.
So, what what else do you see people doing? Oh, TikTok is where they get them, huh?
Yeah. I don't have a TikTok account though.
Okay.
Yeah. Check this out.
Check what out?
No, I'm
What?
just showing my coworker the setup.
Oh, yeah, you
I
got
just
it
I just
down, huh?
no, I just showed him my phone right quick. It's like, hey, check this out. Yeah, I'm about to
Okay.
run
Well,
out.
what did he subscribe?
Huh?
Did he subscribe?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, some tweaker dude was in the flowers and shit all like for the past 3 or 4 hours, and now he's
Where?
in his car. Uh,
Inside
no,
or
no,
outside?
outside. Yeah, he's out there. And he knows we keep checking on him and shit. And at first I didn't think anything was up, but then but then he's out there for fucking 3 4 hours now, and yeah, he's definitely quacking a little bit.
Yeah, you think so, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't even really look like a tweaker. He looks pretty brand new. You know what I mean? But still,
I'm hearing you.
yeah. Yeah, but this dude now he's in the car, and now he's left his basket because he's because we're watching him and shit. And he knows that. So yeah.
Okay, so
What is?
I bet you can't watch this without laughing. Oh, this dude is stupid. Let's see. And I'm going to find something else in the meantime. That baby. Okay, so let's try this one. So,
Taylor Briggs.
Okay, now he's in the car over there.
do we get to see?
Yeah.
Do they rack each other?
All right.
They racked each other.
Are we going to get to see it?
He's been out there for 4 hours now. Huh?
Are you going to run up on him so we can see it?
Well, no, I'm just gonna hang it up front for a little bit and see if because apparently he told my guy over here that he's gonna be just in the car, you know, getting warm for a second.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, yeah,
Yeah, that could be pretty funny.
yeah, I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit.
Go put the camera on and turn it around. I want to see.
Oh, he's not doing nothing but sitting in the car.
Go ask him if he has anything he wants to talk about.
That's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to interview the guy.
That's what I'm
Might
thinking.
be good content, but no, I'm not gonna interview a customer or a potential shoplifter. You know, I don't know which one he is yet, but definitely a tweaker. I mean, he's definitely on something. You don't spend 4 or 5 hours out in the thing.
What's his car look like?
Not so much of a tweakmobile, but it looks like he has plants in the car already. Yeah, yeah, because I looked at the plants and those aren't plants that we have here yet. They're not from us. Yeah, I already because I already checked. Like yeah, he's like, oh, you got sit in the car already. Yeah, you already. Yeah, we don't have none of those. Not right now, anyway. We do carry that stuff, but not now. Yeah. No, we're on it with shoplifters around here. Me and this guy, we got it for the most part. You know, we bother a shoplifter.
You guys are all over that, huh? As soon as they
Yeah,
walk in, you could tell which ones too, huh?
Yeah, you can tell right away who's doing what and you know what they're up to. You can just tell. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh, okay, you know. So yeah, we're on it. You know.
So, what's the funniest story you got from down there? Oh,
Yeah. Funniest story from here. I don't know. I don't think I could say anything without incriminating myself or anyone else because
heard that.
I
Don't
do
do
in
that.
fact still because I in fact still work here.
Oh,
I mean, it's nothing horrible, but I mean, yeah.
okay. So that was all bad. Do you remember when that happened? Do you remember? Do you remember a situation
What
like
was
this?
it?
Watch this shit right here. Do you remember that when two people in the same day or whatever went off that rope swing, and I came back and hit the tree, or two of us did, me and Dominic?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember you hit the tree.
Yeah, that was terrible. It was fun though.
We were like, let go, and he's like,
Well, in the water, if you remember, in the water was
yeah,
some stick sticking right up, and it was gonna
no,
like
it was
impale
to
me.
be fair, it was shallow, and you had to hit the spot, otherwise you were gonna get a little bit fucked up. Ooh, that was funny. Yeah,
That moment you knew you had fucked up. Oh fuck!
right.
How do you do that? Did you see that?
Uh,
How do you even do this? Watch this shit. Look, here it is. How do you hit the TV, the scoring TV at the bowling alley with the ball? So, tell me your funniest 7-Eleven memory of me.
Oh crap! What's that?
The funniest 7-Eleven memory that I'm involved with.
Uh, I'm not sure because there's a lot of them, but I don't remember any offhand. So we'd have to keep talking about it to spark some sort of
Okay,
memory.
so Johnny come up with the other morning. He's like, dude, I remember when you were
Huh?
at 7-Eleven and you came out and you threw the Slurpee at the window and it exploded because I was
Yeah.
telling him the Taco Del Mar story.
Yeah.
So I came out to 7-Eleven and I exploded the Slurpee all over the window and all over him and everything. So
Uh,
I was just wondering what you remember about that. Is that your funniest store memory? Oh, Taco Bell, huh? Del Mar, Taco Del Mar, and Taco Bell, huh?
yeah. Taco Bell was some stuff. There was you know, some sort of substance we were on with the Taco Bell.
Yeah, Timothy Leary.
Yeah, we had ourselves a good adventure that night. Was it Dirty Tony with us?
Somebody was. It might have been him.
I think he was, but I'm not sure.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
I remember we used to just mob. You know what I'm saying? Like from the east side to the south side, we would just on foot. We're going somewhere.
Yeah, we were. How old were we?
Dude, man, I did that all my life pretty much. But I mean, when we were doing it, probably 19, 20, something like that, between 16 and 20, thereabout.
Yeah, I think it was like that.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, we were young and shit. You know what I'm saying? We were like right after high school and all that stuff. We would just in the middle of the night just go on missions.
Yeah, well, we were pretty high on
A
acid
lot.
or whatnot.
Yeah, among other things at the time. But yeah, it was all kinds of adventures back then.
Why can't I?
Misadventures should be called,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Some funny adventures. What other mushroom
Yeah,
adventure?
and some even
What about
and
mushroom
some
adventures?
misad. Oh, we've had a couple of those. Yeah.
What's the funniest one you can recall?
Uh, well, there was one where old Joe, we decided to do some mushrooms, and then we decided to go to for a drive, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up in the old Salishan before they tore it all down, right?
Yes, yes.
And we ended up in like the ghost town area of the old Salishan, right up on Roosevelt. And
Mm-hmm.
like we all tried to hide and shit, but as soon as we went in there, the security started following us, and Joe put on the smooth move and just talked his way out of it and said we were lost, pulled out his GPS and shit.
And that worked.
And after that, we thought the helicopter. Well, yeah, and then we thought the helicopters were following us, so we started following them, and it was pretty crazy. You
That's
um,
pretty
it was
epic there.
that was a hell of a trip. I don't know if it was funny, but I mean, you know, that's the only
Oh,
one that comes up, in recent memory. Or I mean,
oh.
it's the only one I can think of right now.
Okay. So, have you ever
Hey
rode
man,
a Have you ever rode a
is
bicycle
that
home
good?
with a flat tire?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Can you lead up to what happened there? How that happened?
No, I really don't really like discussing that story because that's kind of weird and not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm reluctant
Okay.
on that one.
What about it's my turn? No, it's my turn. The,
Yeah, those are all kind of weird stories that I don't really want to get into.
oh, there you go. What about the chick in the closet
Yeah,
with a Mickey's bottle?
which one?
I'm just trying to get you a little funny up. I can't find the Owens Beach drift track videos right now. Is what I'm looking for.
Oh, they're, I don't know, they're right on my page.
Yeah, but I can't find them over on that part.
Yeah. Alright, so,
Oh yeah, they're right here, but it won't. Yeah, it won't play, bastard.
alright. Alright, this is gonna go pretty quick now, I think, 'cause I'm almost I'm almost where I need to be with this project here.
Well, okay, well we'll end this and I'll try and come up with content and I'll see when you get home in a minute.
Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, yeah, soon, pretty quickly now. So, all right.
Like pretty quick. You said by 5, and it's for oh yeah, so a half hour or something.
That is gonna take me half hour to 40 minutes to finish what I'm doing, and so yeah, probably about five, just after five or so. I'll be done.
Yep, okay.
Yep.